Good morning and welcome back to Judventures for day 2 of our European road trip, where we are here at the sunny and lovely Toverland. Toverland is actually the youngest of the theme parks that we're going to be visiting on this trip. It's only been open since around 2001, at which point it started as just kind of a small indoor family entertainment centre, but over the years they've really sort of added the attractions and developed it to the point where it's now a fully fledged theme park with around 40 attractions and some major attractions such as Troy, which is a brilliant looking coaster. Now, here's a fun fact for you. Toverland considered changing their name in 2018. I'm not entirely sure what it was going to be called, but they decided against it. So if anyone does know what Toverland did consider changing the name to, pop it in the comments down below. Right dude, we're here. Where are we?
The Port Laguna Entrance Plaza.
The Port Laguna Entrance Plaza, which is not exactly a land. I don't really think there's any attractions around here, but it's a very lovely themed entranceway, inspired, I believe, a little bit by the Universal Islands of Adventure and Disney's Animal Kingdom. But are you excited for today?
Yep.
Yeah? What are we looking to get on?
I don't know any of the rides names because I've never been here.
Never been here. Well, we've got Fēnix, the winged coaster, over there. We've got, is it Deville Wind? And there's Troy, but unfortunately Troy is down. And there's tons and tons more, but we're going to try and get you on them all as much as we can, so let's stop hanging around. Let's go. I absolutely love the fact that these parks have audio just dotted around all of the walkways. Absolutely brilliant. It really sort of makes the experience for you when you're walking around, and especially when you've got something like the Troy soundtrack booming out at you. Bloody brilliant. Gutted that I believe Troy is not open today, but they do appear to be testing. I can see it up on the lift hill over there, so I'm going to wait for it to come round. There she goes. I do absolutely love the roar of a wooden coaster. The sound, fantastic. What a fantastic looking coaster. So if I'm right, this must mean that we're in the Ithaka section of the park, which is named after, I believe, the Greek myth of the same name. So obviously that's the GCI wooden coaster, the main attraction here, Troy. I'm getting attacked by bugs. This area being heavily Greek themed, obviously with Troy being the main coaster, but this does market itself as well as the tallest, longest and fastest wooden roller coaster in the Benelux. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Benelux is basically the union of Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg. So it's a bit of a cop-out in terms of records. It's kind of like Alton Towers marketing themselves as having the tallest dive coaster in Staffordshire. But it is something. Out of the 3 countries, this is the tallest, fastest and longest wooden roller coaster they have. And we've just got Troy stuck up on the lift hill there. And that's why we're not on it today. See, this kind of theming is what I would have loved to have seen for Hyperia. Obviously with it being based around the water pixies, are there, or the water goddesses. Hyperia is a river nymph, that's it. To have the queue line themed like this, with the rivers going round as such, it would be absolutely brilliant, and it's just a shame that they've not put the effort in really, but this is what you could have won. This is why you bring your mum on certain attractions. Man, this has got some speed to it, hasn't it? There he goes. Hold on tight, buddy. As I've said with many attractions though, if you can hear behind the screams of my child, just these little bits of theming around the rides really add to it, not just a ride stuck in the middle of nowhere. He's crapping himself in a good way. He's still smiling, I think. And this is Scorpios, which is the boat ride. What do you think, Mum?
My stomach's somewhere in there.
And how about you?
It was good. I couldn't imagine what it would be like to go at the very front or the very back.
So Lucy, Henry and Nan are just about to go on the Voma booster bike, which does look like it's got a fair kicky old launch to it. Well, this is cool. There's a show that happens here around 4 times a day, I think. A nice water fountain show. Might come back and see that in a bit. So the show, I believe, is called the Theara. And this is what having an ADHD autistic child is like. There's no tantrums, nothing. It's just, here's a good place to kick back and relax. Let's just sit his ass down. You comfy down there? Yeah?
So, today my stomach has been hurting a lot, but it's a little bit better now. And I'll give you a deal. If I run through there, not caring what will happen, you guys have to like and subscribe. I'm gonna do it.
Go on then. Go, go, go. You heard the kid. Tummy pain or no tummy pain, he's going to run through and get a tiny bit wet. And because he's getting a tiny bit wet, you have to like and subscribe. Now, if I was the viewer, that sounds like a bad deal. But it's my channel and Henry's channel, so it sounds like a good deal. So, he did it. Let's like and subscribe. So, in the Magische Vallei now. And this is Deville Wind. The Mac Rides spinner on board audio. It's like Spinball Wizard but on ecstasy. And just look at that for a station building. That is how it's done.
Why do I do these things? Oh, too right. Whoa! That was fast!
Here we go, into Avalon. Where you can find the B&M wingcoaster, Fēnix. And that looks fabulous. It's just a shame I'm a bit too fat to ride this one, or a lot too fat to ride this one, but that looks like a fab coaster. big fan of the Avalon area, and I've literally only stepped through the gate. You've got this lovely photo op with the sword in the stone down here, but look at just how seamlessly it's all sort of blended together. You've got the Merlins Quest, I believe it is, boat ride here. You've got the wingcoaster above it. Got more rides in the background. There's not an area that feels like one place sort of jumps into another. It's just perfectly seamless. It's really well done. I love it. There's Henry and his nan on River Quest. I think he's got a bit stressed out by Phantasialand yesterday, so he's just looking for a bit of peace and quiet today, but he has promised he's going to try for either Fēnix or Deville Wind later, but bless him, he's gone through a lot, so however he wants to take it, that's fine by me. But at the minute, just chilling out on Merlin's Quest. Look at these, pure immersion. Animatronic ducks that look like the real thing. Okay. And apologies, I'm probably going to keep repeating myself, but this place just really is, it's seamless. So you get these parks where occasionally you'll look and you'll be able to see the like fencing, and then any effort stops. As soon as they hit that fence, that's where their area is. Anything beyond it just completely stops. But there's nowhere I can see that's not just part of the attraction. Maybe I haven't got to the edge yet where you can see all that, but there's nowhere I've walked past just yet that just doesn't look beautiful. Right, we're down at the bottom of Avalon, and that's the Fēnix station building. Another stunning facade. And down here, all of it is really seamlessly themed as well. And one thing I did notice, and it might just be me looking far too much into this, is that there seems to be clover planted and growing all over the place. Now obviously Avalon is a Celtic themed area, so is that done intentionally? Because if so, that is some really detailed thinking about what you're putting around the area to actually theme the planting in amongst the lore of it as well. Either that or it's just a really happy coincidence. But these buildings, I mean, this one with the grassed roof, it all just looks absolutely fabulous. Little walkway down by Merlin's Quest, under Fēnix. Fantastic.
Zie hier dit beeld van de ijzeren heks Morgana. Ooit teisterde zij Avalon als een ijzer. Inmiddels, veilig opgesloten in de kerkers van Toverland Park, is zij nu nog slechts ijzig vermaak.
We have guests. Open the secret passage.
I love it. I just love it.
Hi.
Hi. What do you think, man?
Great.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more over there.
There's more.
The
It's
entire river going down.
they really know how to look after the ride areas here, don't they? And this is the Magische Vallei, or Magic Valley, as they say. Absolutely stunning. It's even got a little walkway around to nothingness. You just walk round to go back to the other walkway. But you have got this nice photo backdrop. I love it. I'm sure I've already said that a fair number of times now, but I love it here. A very different vibe than Phantasialand. Phantasialand is modern, technological, immersive. You're in the thick of it all. It's so enclosed. But here there's just so much open space, but beautifully looked after. Really good theming. It was talking a minute ago, I promise.
Wauw, wat zie jij er magisch uit vandaag.
See, what I have noticed here, unlike some other places, is that they don't do like dual language. So a lot of stuff aren't like coming over the tannoy or the shows, etc. None of them have got like the English after the native language. It's just the native language, which is a little bit disappointing.
So we make a magic move and we say 1, 2, 3, magic, okay? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3,
Magic!
Little tester guy.
Like that.
You could be guinea pig.
First guy at season, on Troy, on his own, front seat ride. It's obviously one of the engineers or one of the staff. They've been testing all day with dummies, and now finally they've got the guy having a test by himself. Now that is a VIP experience. Roller coaster to yourself. Right, so that's us done here at Toverland. Now I have to say, on this trip, Toverland was the place that I was least looking forward to. It seemed the least immersive. It had the least theming from the outset. Didn't have as many of the big fancy world-class rides, but I have to say this has actually been one that I've enjoyed more than Phantasialand yesterday. Now Phantasialand, it was the opening day and there was a lot of problems that they had, so that's probably spoiled the experience somewhat for me, but today has been absolutely perfectly. Other than Troy, which is still not operational at the moment, everything has been working fine. Operations have been really good, and this park just looks fantastic compared to what I thought. The theming and the landscaping and the way that they've looked after everything, it is a beautiful looking park. I'm really impressed with it. I really enjoyed being here. We got on plenty of rides. We managed to have a nice relaxing day. It wasn't too busy. The accessibility for the day has been really good as well, unlike Phantasialand, which obviously have no accessibility. Here was really good. It wasn't jump to the front of the queue and get on the ride straight away. It was just, you got your band, and if you struggled queuing, then you could go and queue in an area that was a lot more comfortable whilst you waited the same amount of time as people in all of the queues. So yeah, I'll try not to waffle on loads about it, as I usually do. You're here to see Toverland, not my ugly mug. But yeah, it's been a really good day, thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely looking back to coming again, especially to get back on Troy. And with that being said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we will see you on the next one tomorrow at Efteling. Goodbye.